in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. In my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in here live on Bufordtone. Obviously, a little bit of a slow start here on Bufordtone. There goes a goal for Bluffton, and they got a long way to go, down 7-2 to cross the bridge rival Hilton Head. They get one. They score on the board first here inside of the second quarter. You know the rules. 4 12-minute quarters here for girls high school lacrosse. And I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, to the fans here tuning in. We got a little bit of rusty start and a little bit of mic clipping as well on our side. So I apologize for that. But I'll make sure I get that fixed and squared away before our next game that we cover here. And there we go. We're going to follow the group. Looks like we got everything squared away. Got the rosters all set up as they run down that far sideline. A little bit of a different spot for us this year compared to last year. We covered lacrosse. We were actually, because of the seating arrangement, we didn't want to be in the bleachers with the crowd, and it was split. And if you angled, you caught some of the fence. So we were actually on the opposite side, and I'll show it to you when it comes across the background. We're actually in the away football stands, filming across the back fence to be able to get that angle. And then I came out, for the first game here this spring, and I noticed they had the bandstand here on the opposite side, so we could film from the opposite side as well. But unfortunately, before I got done, when I got done getting set up, we got ready, and it was the scoreboard down there on the field is facing the other way towards the bleachers where majority of the fans sit. So I apologize. That would do our best to be able to keep up with that as we go forward throughout this game. Bluffton looking to be on a comeback trail here as we get underway here in the second quarter. And wide shot there. That's Dolan with the ball there, looking toss it around and work their way around. They're off to a stellar start there in that first quarter. They're scoring 7 goals to get a huge lead. And defense having a hard time face guarding there, trying to get it around, and a nice save right there in the net. And listed as number 24, goalkeeper not on the roster here that we pulled from Max Prep. She threw it out, but it was quickly scooped up by Connor Cook. She has it going the other way. We're tossing it away. Loose ball there. Driving inside, looked like she was going to try to pull off a shot there was Layla Weaver before the whistle call. Penalty and the drive, and another score, a goal right there for Hilton Head. The Lady Seahawks continuing to do damage here on the Bluffton Bobcats home turf here. as everyone starts to make their way back to center field. Looks like we got a substitution for the Lady Bobcats. Elizabeth Mullen, volleyball player. Looks like she's making her way on to the court in exchange for Adeline Wall. And just so you know, if you are tuning in here and you hear that ticking noise, I just want to let you know it's bothering me a little bit too. That we'll try to get that fixed away during halftime, but we're getting ready to go for the face-off here. And Hilton Head has it going the other way, close to the net, overshoots the goal, does Connor Cook there. Going all the way to the back net. Lady Seahawks going to retain possession coming from behind the goal there. Dolan with the ball in her stick, looking around, trying to find a good pass or opportunity to score here, and she's going to choose to try to score. Low one there. And a quick goal, another one off the quick offensive shot, the foul shot there. I believe that was the correct term from last season there. Kind of a little bit rusty in my coverage there as far as getting prepared, but we'll get it going. We'll circle back around, give these young ladies some better coverage there. A little bit rusty here in the first start, especially upon my fault missing that first quarter there. We got a little bit of noise ticking as well. I want to thank everybody for tuning in here so far. If you are watching, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check out our YouTube page for our game highlights, for our post-game highlights and our upcoming schedule. We'll get the rest of that started here tonight. Whenever I get home, go ahead and upload those post-game highlights. And I apologize for getting a late start on spring. I know a lot of people have been messaging, wondering where we're going to be for the spring, wanting to participate in our spring coverage. So shouts out to all the fans that are looking forward to seeing us during the spring there, and apologize for the rusty spring start instead of a seamless transition from winter sports. Out of the face-off, back is Katie Helsley, but libero for that Bluffton Bobcats volleyball team that had a pretty good season there, and a tough classification. So I love to see that. So you got Mullen out here, you got Helsley out here. I love to see the dual sport athletes uh, out here competing, and that's always my favorite. And I always feel like that's the key to good athletics, is having multiple dual sport athletes. And I know it's underrated. You know, a lot of the transparency is focusing on one sport, and there's not a lot of next level athletes that just played one sport their whole entire youth or high school career. There's usually dual sport athletes that make it to that next level. So love to see them out there. Shout out to Mullen and Helsley out here, the volleyball players out here on the field, picking up a stick and playing some lacrosse for the Lady Bobcat squad. A high shot there, looks like off the mark, as Grace Richardson tried to shoot that one in there. Kind of looks like she got her stick chopped there. Shot on the inside, defense by the Lady Seahawks. Everybody's crowding that goal right now, trying to get something to come away. And the loose ball being chased down by Mullen, showing the speed there on that far side. Seahawks with the possession. Looks like that's Markowitz. Looking to throw that in from the side there. Apologize for a little bit of the camera glitch. And we're going to get a foul attempt right here. And the defense is no good. Another goal for Hilton Head. And they go up by 8 here in the second quarter with about 3 minutes left to go here in the second quarter here. Well, in the first half, should I say, apologize. We'll get a correct score on that. As far as the time goes, during halftime, be better to be able to keep up and give us some time to be able to check out this mic. So hopefully we get a crisp, buttery sound here coming up here in the second half there. A little bit of a rush to start. And an official timeout there. Guess they're going to redo the face-off. That's Mullen and Cook down there on the logo. And another whistle there. So Bluffton possession. Scoop. Running towards the net there. A little bit of a spin move. And a shot down the middle is going to be stopped short. The extra defense and the way. So the good defense right there by the Lady Seahawks. Francesca Rojas in the goal for the Lady Seahawks. Ball toss cross midway. Extra sticks for the Bobcats in the way, trying to get it sent in the opposite way. And going to be scooped up and saved offensively for the Lady Seahawks. I believe that's Leslie Hopper. Also a dual sport athlete, if I'm not mistaken. Volleyball as well for the Lady Seahawks. Starting to recognize some names out here. Markowitz, the toss inside. Close range shot. Great defense for the Lady Bobcats right there. The close range shot. Beautiful defense right there. Take a one-on-one, basically almost straight ahead shot and a little bit of traffic. A beautiful way to see that and catch that in the stick there. Offensive territory now for the Lady Seahawks, trying to find some room. Graham passes that out as the defense closed on her for the Lady Bobcats. Tossed inside, close range. The shot is good. Connor Cook for the Lady Seahawks. And the referee shuffle backwards out of the way, blow the whistle, and the face-off will go to the Bobcats. Lady Bobcats rushing down the other way, a little bit of a chase right there. Slap of the stick. Halsey got caught from behind there by Markowitz. Looks like that winds up in the stick of Cook there, and she has it racing down the side. Inside defense, and that one ricocheted in. Looks like kind of on accident there. Lexi Milbrandt as the timer runs out here in the first quarter, so not too bad. We're about 10 seconds behind on that one. And that, I apologize, that was the goal scored. Goal scored buzzard, and actually, and it looks like they are going to take that to half, ladies and gentlemen. So your score for the first half, Hilton Head 12, Bobcats with 2 when we return here on Defense Zone. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, here on Buford's Own second half. Getting ready to go underway here. Hilton Head with the dominance in the first half over the Lady Bobcats. Commanding lead of 12-2 as we get underway here in the third quarter. And it looked like it was going to go straight on for a shot there. Elected to go behind the net there and pass it off. And working their way around the net, not able to get the shot was Dolan, as that ball was ricocheted and wrapped around the net and tried to fire it off. Loose ball went all the way into the corner. Nice pass inside. Unfortunately, couldn't be handled. The ball stolen. Going to be going the other way, full speed. That's Mullen showing off that speed. Couple of stick slaps, and down on the ground she goes there. Ball tossed near midway. It's having a hard time being able to corral that one. Finally scooped it up with no defender nearby. And once again, another loose ball on the ground. This time going to be scooped up, pushing full speed the other way. I believe that's Hesley with the ball there. Excuse me, that's Mallory that has that ball there. Picked it up and brought it across the opposite way, across the midway point. And there's Hesley behind the net, trying to find a way to think about putting on a move there. Defenders quickly close. A little bit of a double team. She's trying to work her way inside. Nice way to close there. That's Hopper and McSwain. Clear that ball out to Welch. Welch trying to maneuver. As you hear on the opposite side, the girls soccer match going on. Fort D and the Bluffton Bobcats going on there in the background. So as we pass that, that's that big score in the background. Shot off the mark to the left of the goal. They're going to be scooped up by Bush, making their way here down the near sideline. Almost looked like she had an open lane there to be able to put on a move, and decides to toss in the background to Dolan.
And number 27, Elena Frommer, head Coach Birchwood.
Inside, quick pass, and a low shot, and another goal for Hilton Head.
Number 7, Elizabeth Rios. Number 18, Logan Young. Number 8,
Hilton Head keeps pouring it on.
Number 24, Brent Calendine. Number 13,
13-2 here in the third quarter.
Number 12, Alexandra Garcia.
Bluffton going to come out of the face-off with this one. Full speed down the far side there. We're running into a little bit of contact. Scooped up by the Lady Seahawks on the push. Going full speed now to the opposite side of the field. Nice passes up front. The defense coming up to close the help. For the Lady Bobcats, having to regroup there, trying to find some room. Pass almost has a wide open lady in Lily Friday. Just drops the pass there. Couldn't corral it in her stick. Would have had a free shot there. Apologize there for the camera breakout there.
All spectators that this sport is competitive, but it's also an educational experience for all players and students. Let's continue to show respect and sportsmanship throughout this contest and refrain from negative cheers, chants, or behavior. We remind spectators they are not allowed on the playing surface before, during, or after.
And Hilton Head with another goal, and they continue to roll here tonight, up by a total of 12 here. And I apologize. I think after that last goal, I forgot to start the clock because I remember when they scored 13, the time was 7:41. So I apologize about that. I'll get that checked in just a moment. A little bit of first game jitters, I guess you could call that here in the spring. Friday tosses that up front and the save. Lady Bobcats, great defense, catches that one right inside of the stick there. I'm looking for somewhere to initiate the offense. Tosses that in there. Bad pass, scooped up. There goes Friday. Full speed ahead, one-on-one. The shot, no good there. Well, the Bobcats now got it in their position, pushing the other way. Well, that's Welch taken away, going opposite way. I believe that's Graham. Graham with the shot, high right corner. And another goal there for the Lady Bobcats. So I guess possibly no shot on that one. I'll check the score in just a moment. They took that one off the board. I was checking some things. A little bit of our first game jitters here in the spring. I promise we'll be smoother with more games to come here on the channel. Mastrovraco with the pass off to the inside to Cook. And another goal scored there for the Hilton Head Seahawks. They go up here 16-2, I believe it's where it's going to put it. I'm going to run down and check the score and the time real quick, make sure I got those things correct. Give me just one moment here, ladies and gentlemen. (15-2), but less than a minute left. I guess probably because of the score difference, they decided to continue rolling the clock because the clock was already rolling before the face-off there, and it was going under 1 minute. So a couple of seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass in the middle to Markowitz. Markowitz on the push now for the Lady Seahawks. And a shot on goal from close range. And another goal as the third quarter expires. Once again, I apologize about the time, ladies and gentlemen, but we'll be right back. That is the end of the third quarter. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back here on the Buford's start of the fourth quarter. Hilton Head up by a commanding 14-2 lead. So if you were watching, you were tuning in, a little bit of the confusion on the time clock. They did take that goal away, so 16-2 is your correct score. And because of the score, we are officially, I guess, mercy rule now. So the clock is going to continue to roll once this start, and it'll continue on goals as well, which is why we got so far off the time in that last quarter. I wasn't made aware that the mercy rule was being in place. So they're going to continue to play that. Looks like they had a little bit of mishap there at the beginning there, a little confusion, but Mullen has it. Fires immediately off the mark. So that also makes it a little bit easier for myself. Nice save there in the goal by Rojas. I apologize. I missed the pass out of the net. It's my blindness. The young lady Seahawks have it up here. It's one thing sometimes we get those quick passes out of the goal and somebody scoops it up and keeps running the opposite way. And there's Mullen once again showing off that speed. Stride once again fires again down the middle and a goal for the Bobcats. And I always, myself, not familiar with all the signals. They're gonna saw a little bit of signal, looked like a push. Was a signal from one of the referees, but it looks like they're gonna let the goal count as looks like they head back to the middle of the field for the face-off here. So Bobcats going to retain possession. So that was a defensive penalty there. Nice little spin move to get out of trouble there by Richardson. Hodges looking for somewhere to make a pass there unless he does a little wrap around here for a score. A little bit of face guard there with the stick. I believe that's McSwain on the defense. I believe that's what that is. That's the one thing about girls sports is sometimes those ponytails get in the way of those numbers, especially when it looks like they have a single-digit numbers too as well. It makes it a bit hard to see there sometimes, the longer hair. And I believe that's a steal coming out the other way with it. Ball going to be tossed way up front. I believe that was Hopper that got that steal. Ball up front, pass inside, close range shot, and Layla Weaver with the goal for Hilton Head. And the Lady Seahawks keep piling it on here. Everyone to mix their way back to the middle. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in here on Buford's Own. Here, our first coverage officially of spring season. We got more to go. We got some top-ranked matchups. We'll be back here at Bluffton for boys soccer coming right up tomorrow. Then we'll go to May River for a top-ranked, top 10 matchup on in boys soccer. Once again, so two boys soccer matchups here this week. Get to check out Hardyville. Try to get all the local teams, get everybody some coverage here, and more lacrosse here on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. That's how the schedule goes. But most notably, Hardyville at Bluffton here tomorrow. Bluffton preseason top 10 team as well. Lady Seahawks trying to make some room there on the backside, and we'll try to do a little quick handoff there. A little dump off there in the back. A little bit of miscommunication as it hits the ground there, keeps it alive though. And after the whistle, going the opposite way, Lady Bobcats, Riley Mallory had that one. They're gonna give her possession right back before tossing it over to Mullen, who's gonna show off that speed, just zips down the field there. Hesley working, tries to put onto a shot into the glove of Rojas. Scooped up, Sasha Bush has it. Running down the middle of your screen there to the opposite side. And is going to make her way to that far side before trying to make a move on the inside. Cut, slapped out of the stick. Loses control. Substitutions for the Lady Seahawks. That's Catherine Gavin for Kimberly Urastegi. I want to say that's how you pronounce that. I apologize, Miss Kimberly. Gavin, another dual sport, play basketball. Might have played volleyball too, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. But I know she for sure played basketball. But another score for Hilton Head. And another goal for the Lady Seahawks, Sasha Bush. As we get to the 4-minute mark, number 4 scores a goal. Face off, popped up, Hilton Head with the possession. Nice move by Lizzie Markowitz. Drops a defender. That always tells you how sharp a cut is right there, the way she just cut back right there. And the Lady Seahawks taking their time passing it around the net. High pass off the mark. And the Bobcats almost trying to get to it first, and now everybody's trying to scoop there, looking like it curling. And finally, into the glove of Mullen. She has it, showing off that speed, that burst. So that ball rolls out here almost towards the track. I tell you what, Mullen, here so far in lacrosse, the difference in speed you see when she picks up the ball in her stick, and she just takes off, the ability to be able to run with it. She reminds me of the opposite of Selena Duncan from Buford High. She plays soccer, all-state soccer player, was region player of the year last year, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but and she's an attacker, forward for the Buford High Lady Eagles soccer team. She takes off. When you see her easily separate from the rest of the pack whenever she's on the attack there um, on the soccer pitch. But Mullen is the same way. She takes off. She gets that ball. She advances across that midway point really, really fast. And Hesley looking for some room, trying to put on some moves there, surrounded by a couple of Lady Seahawks. And swarmed by Lady Seahawks defenders here. As Richardson was trying to find some room, going to get a defensive penalties. Foul shot here. Working head on and the score. Lady Bobcats grab their fourth goal of the night. And unless they must have had an official stop somewhere, I guess we're a couple seconds off on the time here. And that's the disadvantage of being on the opposite side of the scoreboard here, because there's no fans on the away side here, so it makes it a little bit rough. So in football terms, I guess we'll have an untimed possession. And it shouldn't be too far off here just to get ready to the finish. And that's going to do it. So we're about a minute off there on the time, and that's going to do it tonight. That's going to be our final. Lady Seahawks going to win it here on Buford's Own. Our first coverage of the spring, 18-4 here on Buford's Own. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you and have a great